You can't necessarily try and get into positions. It's what it feels like to you, okay? That's the most important thing, because what it feels like to you is going to be different to me. What your body is able to do for you is going to be different for me. But there's like a foundation that we can find to build upon. I love this golf drill. It helps the backswing, it helps the transition and the downswing, and really simplifies all of that to give you a feel that you can do right now, to give you the sort of feel of what a good, consistent, easy golf swing can and should feel like. Let's find out how. All right, I'm Alex Forte. This is the Art of Simple Golf. Whether you're an experienced golfer, whether you're a senior golfer, whether you're a beginner, we're kind of trying to just break down things to help you understand this crazy game that for whatever reason we love, all right? And there's so much information out there, like what to do with the backswing, what to do with the downswing, but you know, you can be told till you're blue in the face. What's key, in my opinion, is to feel it. You can't necessarily try and get into positions. It's what it feels like to you, okay? That's the most important thing, because what it feels like to you is going to be different to me. What your body is able to do for you is going to be different for me. But there's like a foundation that we can find to build upon. And this sort of drill, which has two kind of components to it, will do just that. It's really easy. All you need is a club. You don't even need a club, a stick, whatever. Just get one ready and then we'll kind of go into it. We're just going to place the club across the top of the, just below the sternum, like so. I'm going to place the right arm across the top, sort of kind of getting in this square position. Now we're going to make a turn. Just wind up. Allow the hips to go. Hips go up, shoulder goes down, or chest, lead shoulder goes down. I have a backswing. Why is this good? Because even for me, right? I don't mean like, oh, even for me, I'm amazing. I don't mean that. I just mean so often we're like eager to try and hit good golf shots and to use the hands and to hit hard and to swing and to snatch the club away. What happens is we tend to sort of draw the arms on the inside. Why is that bad? Well, the reason why it's bad is because what can happen is we're a little bit stuck in this aspect, and then it's like, okay, I want to try and get a bit more height, or I'm too narrow, then I'm too steep coming into the ball, and that's when we end up fatting it. It's when we end up like losing power, and it can sort of look a little bit like this, okay? It can sort of look a little bit like this. We don't really want that. We don't want to pull on the inside. We don't want those arms pulling in here, because we're going to have to compensate to kind of get the club working on its natural sort of arc through the ball, okay? So let's try something a bit different. So this drill basically trains us a little bit to understand what we want that to feel like. We don't want the elbow pull back here. We want it in front. See how it's more or less just here where we started? See that? It's kind of like a basic checkpoint. And I can keep kind of turning around like that. I can do it again. And I can do it again. I can do it again. I can do it again. A bit boring, but just to prove a point. And it's that now giving us the chance to deliver the club much more naturally, effortlessly, which is key, right? Because we just want the arms to kind of go where we want the body to go. The arms are following with weight and gravity. That's why we sort of want them in front. We don't want them doing their own thing too much, independent of the body. But we also don't want to be rigid, turning the body like this, because again, we get too low and stuffed. So that feel is really good. And it's a little checkpoint. There, what does that feel like? Okay, so we try and repeat that. Place the club. Okay, that's where I need to be. Oh man, that feels pretty good. And we do it from here. There. Oh yeah, that's nice. But here's where it gets really good. We can utilize this on the transition of the downswing to talk about shallowing, because we don't necessarily want it staying put like that, because what will happen is, unless you have, you know, a good sort of pattern, you'll kind of have a tendency to come over the top a little bit there. So a good feel that gives us so much power and time is this. From the backswing, okay, from the backswing, we are going to just feel like this trail arm slides down a little bit. I'm actually going to move my left arm a hair, but this trail arm slides down the shaft just a little bit. And what that's going to do relative to the golf ball is sort of load us up into this placement here where we can deliver the club with so much consistency. So I'm going to show you from this angle. We're going to lower. See how it's giving myself time? I've shallowed, but now I can deliver. And it's so much easier from there, instead of trying to slide the hips, instead of, you know, thinking I've got to bump, instead of thinking I've got to squat too much. Those are all good things, but really this has to come first. And if it's not happening naturally for you, this drill works wonders. So that's it. Grab a club, practice your backswing, practice your downswing, feeling like the back of your tricep, well, not back of your tricep, just your tricep is sliding down the shaft of the club to about here and then swinging through. And you can actually go all the way back and down there. Practice that. Now, practice it 10, 20 times. See how it feels. That's it. It's going to give you a good foundation to then repeat it, you know, practice them with just the club, then graduate to hitting shots. So there we have it. It's not difficult, but anything we can do to kind of train a little bit without overthinking about minutia, to give us the feel. Let's say at home, today, this evening, ready for your round tomorrow or hitting the range later, just to kind of go, aha, okay, I like that. But without having to think too much about positions, it's going to educate you. It's going to train your body a little bit without putting it under strain, without thinking too much. And to me, that's a good thing, because I know it's helped thousands of others, all right? And if you want to be one of those, try it out. If you want to take your game further, check out the Art of Simple Golf Club below. And there's also a free series to give you consistency and power with simple ideas and things to know what you need to work on. Thanks for watching. See you next time.